We're going to start with our Doom Scroll Snow Day edition. First up on our snowy ass Doom Scroll, perhaps the filliest way to snow day ever. Queen Emma, the clip, please. People flocked to the Philadelphia Museum of Art and were sledding, snowboarding, tubing down the art museum steps. It was beautiful, stunning. It was such a good moment of community and unity in the city of Philadelphia. It was the city of brotherly love. We were out there enjoying. Okay. You stop it right now. Bring him over. I'll dig him a little patch. I will say, this is how you know that your algorithm is algorithming. I saw a little dachshund whose parents put them up a little, almost like a little hoop house with a clear tarp so that they could walk right off of the back patio into the little hoop house. It was like a greenhouse, but for business. And she went in there and did her business like a lady. And I think that was really considerate because they're a low rider. And I can only imagine that if you're that low to the ground, it would be quite unpleasant to have your manhood, or for the ladies, your nipples rubbing in the snow. I said what I said. That would be unpleasant. The wolfhounds, our Irish wolfhound, she loves the snow. Not this crunchy bullshit, but she does like the snow. She also likes the cold. I do sometimes have to convince her to come inside. There are two doors I let her in. The upstairs door into our kitchen, or the downstairs door into our bottom level where the other podcast films. You can see what a mess it is. And she will stand on the corner of the deck and stare at me with the door wide open, 10 degrees outside, trying to coax her ass in the house. I'm talking treats, toys, nothing. She's no dummy. She's not coming in the bottom. She wants to come upstairs. She wants to surf the counter. She wants to eat the kids' snacks when they're offered. Yeah. We're figuring it out. We're fine. She's smart and I like it. That's it for Doom Scroll Snow Day edition. Stay tuned for Doom Scroll Part 2 in a little bit. It might be our most unhinged edition ever. In the meantime, some messages from a tired mom who's been entertaining tiny humans in the freezing cold. But guess what? I'm going to make it up to you right now by answering a bunch of your Ask Me Some Things questions. Because Ask Me Anything is far too open-ended for some of you. Seriously, I cannot fathom. We got asked security questions. Literally, someone asked, "What's your security like?" I'm sorry, what? Okay, we're going to rapid fire these. I can't. First question. Has Finn started showing her personality? Is there a sister she's most attached to? Yes, she has started showing her personality. I would say that she's probably most attached to Ellie. She does sometimes yell Ellie's name when Ellie yells to her. Benny doesn't actually give a shit about Finn, and that's on brand for her. I think Finn's going to be funny. I think she's going to be stubborn, and I think she's going to be glued to her mother because she got mad yesterday because someone went through the baby gate out of the living room, and I was sitting behind her on the floor, and she forgot, and she went over to the gate screaming, crying. And I had to go, "Finny." And she turned around and immediately stopped crying because she was just screaming because she thought I left the room. It's cool to be wanted. Okay. Next from Kayla Gully. Who said I love you first? You or Jason? Me. It was definitely me. I said it first. We played chicken there for a little bit about it. And then I just said it. Because there's that. So I do remember when it happened. I'm not going to share details because, well, I don't want to. How about that? Is that not the premise of this entire podcast? Here we go. Here's a fun one from Amaze29. Most outrageous question one of the girls has asked about how babies get in your belly. Yikes. I have been asked by both older children how babies get in your belly or how babies get here. And my answer right now is always the same. When two people love each other enough, their love gets them a baby. I like that because it explains plenty of situations, including less traditional situations. And we navigate those things when they come up. But I like it. I like the fact that it's just people love each other and people want babies and then they get babies and that's how they get here because of love. Done. I really do my best not to complicate things. They're fucking 6, 4, and 2, guys. This is not, we're not going to like unzip the fucking projector screen and like, here's a diagram. No. I will tell you, in terms of things that will later apply to this conversation, we refer to all of our body parts with the correct anatomical terms. And that's as far as we go right now. We're fascinated with the word penis. Fascinated. That's what happens when you're a house full of vaginas. I said what I said. Next, we got a lot of questions like this one. Hair care routine, please. This is from Cabby Chick. Let me tell you. Where do I start? Guys, I don't really have a hair care routine. This actually answers a lot of things. I also saw that a lot of people are asking for a skincare routine. Can confirm they are the same. When I get to wash my hair or wash my face, cool. If I don't, whoops. If you ever see me wearing my favorite hat of all time, my tie-dye green PHL hat, PHI, I think it says, that means my hair's dirty. That's not me trying to be cute in a baseball hat. I genuinely didn't wash my hair. And usually that means I haven't washed my hair for anywhere from 3 to 4 days. So do with that what you will. In my postpartum journey right now with my hair, I try my best not to wash my hair back-to-back days because yikes. Also, I will say, big fan of Shark hair blow dryer and then Conair heat products. So like Conair curling iron that you get from CVS. I just go to CVS, get the Conair hair curling iron. It's the most basic one. Don't get the pink, don't get the rose gold. It's a black bottom and a silver top. Don't fuck this up. And I recently got their thermal round brush. That's what this is. Makes it look like a little bit of a blowout. Yeah. So, what is your mantra on the days you don't want to work out? Let me tell you, the last time I worked out was 3 weeks ago in the living room. I think that I AirPlayed my Peloton app to the TV. And then I used my children as weights. So that was fun. Maybe I'll do that today. I try my very best not to get in my head. Some days I'm going to work out. Some days I'm not. Some days I eat really healthy. Some days I don't. It all evens out. Okay. There will come a time where I will be in the season of life where I get some of the time in my day back to myself and I get to allocate that to working out. I am very excited for that, but I am certainly not wishing away the things that keep me from that right now. I currently spend the time that I am not working out doing tasks that benefit our family as a whole. Cooking dinner, sitting down for meals together, doing things that I also find joy in. So I think the mantra is it will all even out. But as soon as I start getting a full night's sleep, I cannot wait to wake up consistently early in the morning and get a workout in before my kids wake up. I'm so excited for that. And it's okay to look down the road and be excited about that and know that it's not here right now. And that's how I look at my workout or lack thereof. From Michelle Day, truly, do you ever look at your life and go, how the fuck did this happen? All in good ways. Literally all the time. I'm not exaggerating. All the time. There are times where I look at my husband and I say to him, how lucky are we? How crazy is it that we get to do these things? How crazy is it that our kids get these opportunities? How crazy is it that we get to have these opportunities, that we get to do it together? I think that all the time. Literally all the time. We are unbelievably fortunate. That's it for Ask Me Some Things Part 1. That's right. That means there is a Part 2 coming up soon. But first, a brand new edition of You Know What's Fucked Up? Hey, you know what's fucked up? Kids today not getting real snow days and instead having to attend virtual school. The hell? Guys, it is so sad to me. Now, granted, there could be an instance here in which the teachers say, this is what your assignments are for the day, and you do them. As long as they're done by school tomorrow, we're in the clear. There could be teachers like that. That would be really cool of you. But the idea of getting 11 and a half inches of snow and then having to sit in your house like this for the day and stare at your screen to sit in class sounds like torture. That sounds like booty cheeks. Why not? Like, I know why, because you didn't build it into your schedule. I get that. But like, the teachers should get the opportunity to play in the snow with their kids. And the kids should get the opportunity to play in the snow. It really sucks the fun out of, oh my gosh, we have a day off of school tomorrow. We used to wake up first thing in the morning, turn on 6 ABC News, and sit there until the little ticker at the bottom, the normal news program was going on. You know, they're talking about every which way they can possibly address the fact that there is snow falling from the sky or the current driving conditions. And all you could do was sit there at the bottom and watch the ticker. And you want to know the most ridiculous part about it? If you missed your letter, you were there until it went back around. There was no, I mean, you could boot up the computer and check that out. I don't know. It's bananas to me that we sat there locked in on the ticker at the bottom of the news program, and we would have to wait until alphabetically your school came up.